What's going on, guys? Spencer Clays here, and today we're going to be talking about how to start a roof and gutter cleaning business, specifically how to get started, what your first steps are, what are the tools you're going to need, how to get your first leads, and all that sort of stuff. A lot of my videos I talk more about, getting jobs, how to make the money and such. But today we're going to be going into a little bit more of the nuts and bolts and the how-to, for some people who maybe aren't as familiar with some of those terms as I am. So with that being said, this is a lot of stuff I cover in my book I just released. It's like $7. It's on sale right now. So it's the official roof and gutter cleaning business blueprint, so you gotta go check that out. But with that being said, guys, let's dive right into the video. So here is a great example of a roof that I'm doing. You can see right next door, actually someone already cleaned that roof and they put the zinc powder only on the lower part for some reason. So it was probably the homeowner that did it. They didn't want to get up onto the steep part of the roof. So that is really one of the big reasons why we do roofs. Because you can see here, this roof isn't that steep, super easy to clean. But most people just really do not want to get up past the first layer of a roof. So any sort of second story houses, that's kind of where we come in. And like I said, it doesn't need to be steep, but people just don't like heights. So up here, we're really just getting up. And my main three tools that I'm using in this video is the ladder, the brush, and the leaf blower. So those are the main three things that I would start and the main three things I would get. I wouldn't worry too much about soft washing and getting a pressure washer and all that sort of stuff just yet, because especially this video is also for people who are maybe in the Pacific Northwest who have moss and such on your roof, because out here we get so much rain that and just gray that moss grows everywhere pretty much. So, and you can see there I'm trimming up the trees all around the house. The video is not going to sync with my audio. I'm kind of recording this as a just tell you guys about what I think you need to know to start a business. So where do we leave off? Starting with the tools. Okay, yeah, so here we got the leaf blower. You can see we're just blowing this off. This roof didn't really need much at all. I think this roof took me a total of 30 minutes, and then with the cleanup and takedown, it was 40 minutes. I was in and out, and this made me $330 or something with tax. So super profitable, literally what's that, 300 something bucks an hour. So, and you can do 4 of these a day if you really wanted to, or you can just do 1 a day or 1 every other day, and that's still gonna be making more than you would at a job or any other sort of thing. So starting your own business is always going to be the way to make the most amount of money, because you are taking the most risk. It is all on your shoulders, but if you can make it happen, if you're the type of man that can get it done, really at this point, once you get the tools and stuff, start doing roofs and start getting familiar with the task. The best way to do this is what I did. I started doing my family's roof, my dad's, my neighbor's roof. I kind of grew up already doing this. My dad would make me go up on the roofs, and I would have to do the neighbor's house. And I remember getting our grandma's house ready to sell. This was years ago, and I remember I just happened to take a brush up there on the roof and I just brushed all the debris off, and it looked super good. And I remember no one had ever really thought about that, and the roof literally looked pretty much new, so we didn't really even need to replace the roof before we sold the house. So that is just one of the reasons why we do what we do. Is it looks great, the roof is going to last longer. Like this roof right here, it was in really good shape, but now it's going to last even longer because you're going to see we're going to treat it in a little bit. We're going to put that zinc moss out, and I don't think we did any sort of baking soda or laundry detergent in this one, just the moss zinc out powder. I said a lot of words there, but there's a couple different treatments we can do. All of them kind of rely on getting the alkalinity of the roof up, because moss grows in an acidic environment. So the more you can raise that pH, the better off the roof is going to be. You're not going to see algae, mold, the gliocaps and magma, the black streaks, and also most importantly moss. So you can see here, we're going to start putting the zinc out. It just comes in $10 jars. You can get it at pretty much any hardware store. This is the main chemical that I use, so you can find suppliers of this as well. I've gotten it in bulk for 50-pound bags, but honestly, it's really not too expensive. You're only going to save a couple bucks, $10 of material. Plus if you start buying laundry detergent, which is a little bit cheaper even, I like to combine them, so then you can have even more for bigger roofs. I like to do 1 can of this and then another whole can of the laundry detergent, so kind of the double whammy. And then of course, if you want to soft wash it as well, that's another story. I have some other videos on that as well, the whole soft wash kit that I have. It's just basically a 26-gallon tank that you just fill with bleach, and then you can spray the roof down, you can clean it off. You're basically bleaching the roof, which again is a base, so you're just raising the pH. This is essentially a dry version of that treatment. So you can do either one. You can do either or. I generally do the soft wash as an upsell, so it's usually 100 or 200 extra bucks. So this type of treatment right here was about $300, and it's the basic roof clean. It's the pretty standard. It's what most roofs need. They just need a quick clean the gutters off and such from there. From there, like also like a gutter clean, my minimum pricing to get up on a roof, get up on a ladder is $200. Like pretty much flat and simple. So $200, and then so from there I like to add $100, so $300 for a starter roof clean. But I've done roofs that go all the way up to $1,000+. It really just depends on how much stuff is up on the roof, if you need to remove the moss, if it's steep, if it's metal. Like there's a lot of different factors. So I talk a little bit more about that in the book. So if you want to learn, a little bit more specifics about that sort of stuff, as well as, YouTube is a great resource. My biggest thing that I want you to take away from this video is speed. Like literally get those 3 tools, get the leaf blower, get the brush, and get the ladder, and you can start doing roofs right now. You really don't need anyone's permission. It's not that hard. You can do this. Just getting out there, start making that money, and it's going to change your life. I promise you. So get after it. You can see this really wasn't that hard, and pretty much told you how to start a business that can make you like 6 figures. Just told you how to do it in about 6 minutes. So get the book. See you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe for more. Peace.